I'm Mark Wood and you're watching Mariners TV.
Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of mixed emotions there. You saw a lot of what you would want from the team and a lot what you wouldn't want from the team, but overall, a point in the end, you would have took that at half time, I guess.
Well, of course, we would have taken it at half time. But I think we're still reeling from the ineptitude of our first half performance. You know, in so many, well, in every single department. I think one player could have stood up and taken any credit from the first half, and that was Alex Kempster, who was absolutely magnificent throughout. To be our man of the match, in my opinion. But yeah, look, we've managed to get something from the game. A game that, you know, you could argue we could have won in the end. You know, we had a lot of chances, a lot of great situations to actually go on and win the game, which would have been, you know, an incredible turnaround. But as we've just said then there, you know, there's so many lessons we need to learn. And if we get many more first half performances like that, then we're going to be in trouble.
That response in the second half must have been what you were looking for, though. What sort of message were you giving the players at half time when you were trying to turn it around?
Not sure I can tell you some of the messages we were given at half time, but look, we're always left with a high level of frustration when we look across our group and see how much quality there is, and then we don't evidence that in our performances. Like I say, just about in every single department. In the first half, we were so lacking. It really hurt me, really hurt Graham, and we obviously demanded more in the second half, and that's what we got. And you know, credit to the lads for turning the situation around. It's not the easiest thing to do, you know, partway through a game, you know, to turn that round, but we did, and it was, you know, one-way traffic pretty much for the entirety of the second half, and yeah, we'll come back here on Saturday and hopefully give a better account of ourselves in the first half from the off.
In that second half, a couple of challenging moments for the team. The penalty that went against us, which I think a lot of us didn't think it was a penalty at the time. Nathan Lowe came off injured as well. Yeah. Were you impressed with the character of the lads in that second half itself?
Yeah, of course. You know, I think it's doubly difficult. You know, we had a lot of momentum obviously early on in the second half. We got the goal back to make it 2-1, and then to concede the penalty and for them to score, probably would have seen off a lot of sides. But to rebuild that momentum and to get ourselves back on track did show a lot of character, and we've got to reflect. All the players have got to go away and reflect on that tonight, and really just analyse what they need on an individual level to get themselves in the right place going into each and every single game with the kind of intensity and commitment that we showed in the second half.
And we lost Nathan Lowe in the second half to an injury, and Miles Boney suffered an injury towards the end as well. What's the sort of early prognosis on those two?
Don't know on Nathan, obviously. I mean, again, just you know, we're talking about a night that's pretty much had everything. You know, Nathan's literally suffered the injury within 10 seconds of coming on the pitch. So, you know, we've had lots of things thrown at us again. You know, it was a worrying moment when Miles has gone down. We didn't know whether he was going to be able to continue or not. You know, I thought Miles did what he needed to do really, really well tonight. Like I say, Alex Kempster was the star man for us, without a shadow of a doubt. And a whole other number of players actually found some levels in the second half that we would expect. But yes, we're going to have to wait and see on Nathan and see where he's at in a couple of days.
Just finally looking ahead to Saturday's game, I guess you're looking for a lot of improvement, certainly at one end of the pitch on Saturday. What else are you looking for in that game? And I guess you're looking for a response from the players.
We're looking for evidence that we can learn lessons, and that certain things we're not going to allow to happen to us, or certain standards we're not going to allow to happen on the pitch. The first half tonight was was a real low for us. But hats off to the lads. Hats off to the lads for getting something out of the game.